Oh, where are we? Okay, this is my World of Warcraft character. I am just going to share real quickly the live stream. I'm working on my second monitor, so it's all new things to me. Let's see, we're right here. So I need to edit this post first. Looks like it's all good.
Wow.
Trying to figure out how to do everything at the same time is a little confusing. But I'll get it. Because I need to not sure how to do it yet. I guess I shared it. So that's how it's going to go. Okay. So I just need to share it on my page. I'm sorry. Trying to set this up. And I'm not really sure how you set it up beforehand. It's a little crazy because I don't know how to set it up while you're live.
Dude, stop.
But I'll figure it out. And moving forward, everything will...
No. Come on, Chris.
Hopefully that works. Not sure if it does. But if you could share it, that would be great because I'm not really sure how to share it onto... I'm having a hard time sharing it right onto my page. But I'll get there. Okay, so we're playing World of Warcraft. Hi, Mark. How are you? Let's see. And somebody asked me to play an Alliance character. I actually never play Alliance. I always play... Horde, so I'm going to make an Alliance character. That's a little loud. Let's lower that just a little bit. Okay. Huh. Alliance. All right, we're going to make a... I'm good, Mark. I just thought it'd be fun to practice. I have my second monitor up, so I thought it'd be fun to practice a little bit. Ooh, I could be a werewolf, but... I've never played a Draenei. I think I would like them. Let's see. Ew. See a hunter. Of course, 2. No. Let's. All right, here we go. Let's see. So I am streaming. Hey, Will. So I'm streaming on Twitch and Facebook at the same time. I have a program that lets you stream to both. And you can stream up to 6 different ones. So I thought that would be fun. Hi, Jeff. So let's just try and see what happens. It looks like if I share it to my, sharing it to my profile doesn't show what everyone is saying. So I'll have to go onto my page to keep it going. Thank you, Mark. Thank you for sharing it. I'm just hoping to get more experience. I kind of like the beginning part, but I do need more help with figuring out how to set everything up ahead of time. And there's supposed to be a way to cross-share on, you're supposed to be able to cross-share, but I haven't figured it out yet. Okay, here we go. So I have played that. Usually don't play Alliance, but I like this Alliance character just because they have a lot to do with nature. I don't really remember why I'm killing the Night Sabers, but their goal is to protect the nature around them. Oh, yeah, I need to push that. There we go. Oh, that looks better. Okay. All right. So, hey, Will, I see that you're on Twitch watching. Streaming on both, it's, you know, a little strange, but normally I would have Sean helping moderate chats and stuff, but he's at work, and I wanted to see if I could do it with the second monitor up and running with I have a green screen, but it's not really working that well. Just for some reason, it doesn't take out all of my background. So either I don't have good lighting or just don't have good enough space to set everything up. Hi, Stacy. How are you? So again, this is just practice for my stream. Eventually, I would like to do what I did last week and interview writers and eventually do a writing sprint, which would be helpful for me because I would be able to stream and write. I have about like I think I have like 16 chapters left for a book that I'm writing. But it seems like every time I write a chapter, I wind up with more things to write about. And the chapters get longer. So I'm getting some supplies from them by killing them. And then they also stole some packages that I need to collect. See, there's one right there behind that guy. He stole someone's belongings out of the village. And I'm going to get it. Gotta kill that guy first. Yep, his stuff. Here's another one of his things. They stole 5 bags of his. A lot of belongings to steal and put all over your village. He's just minding his own business. Somebody stole all his stuff. So if you know anyone out there who is a writer, an artist, and would like to be interviewed, has a book that they wrote that they'd like me to read, and then we can interview them about their book, let me know, let them know, and maybe they're interested. I know right now I don't have a lot of people on the stream watching, but over time it could increase, and it might be beneficial to a writer. Another writer I know gave me this idea, and I didn't want to completely take his idea, but that's why I came up with more of the gaming aspect, because I can play games and have that in the background while I'm talking to the artist, or they can draw a picture in the background. So I thought that could get gamers and readers and writers and authors together. So if you know anybody, or you yourself have a project that you're working on and you'd like an interview or some publicity, even if only one person watches your stream, it's better than no one. All right, where am I going now? I got to go to the 2 pools in the center Shadow Glen. Oh, I know where I'm going. So in the new World of Warcraft, there's different starting areas. And I picked one that I'm familiar with because I wanted to stream, and I'm working on learning the streaming aspect, so I didn't want to pick something that I didn't know. All right, looks like I'm helping a sick. Okay, our friend Ron has fallen to poison from nearby webwood spiders. I came to tend to him to keep his state from deteriorating. All right, so I have to gather some moon petals to save my friend. Let's see if I can do this. Too. And let's see. Let's go to. Okay. All right. So I didn't pick playing a druid because druids are. I've never played them before, and they're a little difficult. Yeah, Will. I know you're watching on Twitch. I have your stream up. It's very, you know. Hey, Nance. Yes, I am. You are a necromancer for the Horde. No, actually, I'm playing Alliance this time, and I'm playing a night elf, and they're like protectors of nature and stuff. So yeah, I know you're watching on Twitch. I just sent you the link, so the Facebook link. If you wanted to share it out for me, because for some reason I have a difficulty doing that. But if there's any place you could share it, Will, that'd be awesome. Oh, I have to get one more of these. I think they're underwater. There it is. See it? There it is. I gotta go save this guy's life now. Okay. There we go. Going back to her. Seek out the dryad known as Terendril within the Shadow Thread Cave at the northern end of Shadow Glen. All right, so I'm going that way. I love this part. When they take out their map and they close it, you can see them closing up the map. I think that's just really cool.
I'm doing what you said.
Cool, cool. All right, here we go. Oh, here's the glen. The cave. I think I have to kill some spiders. Just like running in. Oh. See? No, I gotta kill you. Where is... He's not there. He's not in the glen. Here he is. I gotta go kill these spider things now. So my son really hates spiders. He's very scared of them. One time he ran out of his room screaming, and I thought he was really hurt. Like it sounded like, I don't know, like he fell on his, like we have bunk beds, and I thought he fell on his head or something. And he was screaming, jumping up and down, you know, like he was really in pain. And it was all because he saw a spider. And I, you know, was like, tell me what's wrong, calm down, I don't know how you're hurt. But it was this guy here. Yeah, spiders. You gotta get a shirt on, dude. I'm live and you have a shirt on. Yeah, see, pointing at the spiders? That was him. He's the one that's scared of spiders. Go get a shirt. Go. Go. I'm helping with the headphones, and I have an external microphone and my headphones. And last time I didn't turn my external microphone off, so everyone was still hearing everything that was going on in the house. So I hope that now,
Can you people hear me?
that you don't hear these crazy people. Oh, Sean, let's see. Will, I gotta tell you, I don't know. All right. Oh yeah, I saw that too. That was awesome. Cross Comics and the Cross.
You guys hear me?
Stop. They shared for us when I went live.
Okay, bye.
So see how I was talking to somebody earlier about how when we do the wrestling league, the Creed Elite Wrestling, that I'll be modding while Sean's running the league. And then when I'm doing like games and stuff, Sean will be modding. So he's the one running behind the page right now. So if you see the page commenting, it would be Sean commenting. Oh, I got to get down there with all the spiders. I don't want to drop. All right. Oh, I can shoot them from up top. Whoa.
3 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's not a secret. It literally says under it, commented on by Sean Willoughby. So I don't know what kind of secret you're trying to hide, Mr. Reckoning. I kept that secret very well, mind you. Nobody knew. What secret?
No secrets. Put it
What
go.
secret?
Go.
Don't bite me. Don't bite me.
Okay, see, now I got all these spiders and I'm stuck in their cave now. So I have to figure out how to get out. Ready to turn in? Yes. But I got to get out of the cave first. Oh, wait. I turned into him. He's going to have something else for me to do. You can still hear them? Oh, it doesn't say it on my end. Oh, you can still hear the kids? I have everything like closed off and oh, that stinks. Hi, Val. I just actually started watching some of your streams. It's hard because I work all the time, but I got a lot of ideas from watching other people's streams. Okay, I gotta get out of here. And I don't know where I'm going. There's a spider. I thought with the headphones that it would block out the sound. And I thought with turning the external mic off that no one would hear them. But they're just that loud, I guess. I forget why the flowers are following me. Well, that's good. I'm glad to cut some of it out. At least see, Caden is uploading Cyberpunk, so I know in a little bit there's going to be a lot of yelling. I'm hoping it waits until after the stream is done. He's very excited that he gets to play it before you do, since you're at work. It's true. They do. See? Where are the flowers now? Oh, they left. Nope, they're behind. Well, I don't know. They were here a minute ago. I have to kill the big spider now. This guy right there. There we go. There's my flowers. See, the flowers came back. Oh, got a cloak. Yay. What brings me here? Nothing. I'm talking to this lady, not you.
Man, stop putting these dots.
All right. You go over that way. Oh, I gotta get a pet. Hey, Dungeons and Dice and everything nice. Can you guess what my pet name is going to be? Because you get to name your pet. I have to find a pet first that I want.
Okay, but now.
My bag? I have this bottle in here. Here we go.
Okay, you can join the mess.
No, not Harper. Close. Penny. All the pets' names are Penny. In gaming. I think I don't know if it goes cross game or not. Nah, I don't have her yet. So in another game, Penny is this like dog thing. Ooh.
Don't leave.
Let's see.
No, girlfriend. You know you're cool. He's not girlfriend. No, she just came up.
I'm taming her. She's gonna be mine. Here you go, my cat. This is my cat, Savage Selena's pet, with Woola. All right, so now. Do I have any meat to feed you? Wait.
Go on a different server.
Let's go get this. Let's go get you some meat. We're gonna go kill something. All right, you got some meat on you? All right, there we go. Now we're gonna feed my pet. And she loves me. Now, why can't I name you?
Make me join you.
Let's say character. No. Player. Player. Pet. Oh. Did they take that part away? I wanted to name you Penny. It just says cat. Okay, cat. Come with me, cat. It's really cool because your pet fights with you and they level up with you. So soon I could have like a level 30 cat.
Stop! What are you doing? You're cleaning that up. No, you're cleaning that up. No, what did you do? You took my orange and smashed it. What did you do? It's on the ground.
Okay, I went the wrong way. Oh, here's some coffee. I need that.
You were the one who smashed it. Go smash. Step on it.
Oh, you have. Okay, cool. Well, let me know what it is. I'd like to hear. See new games to play. I have to go in here, I believe.
Biting people's hand, taking them.
I think I'm going the right way, but I'm not sure.
Okay, I'm just gonna leave this couple pennies about it. Wait, go down. That one's over.
I have to go to the top. Wait, is it filled? Wait a minute. Do I have to go to another place to fill it?
How?
No, it says to spring to the top, so it must be filled.
Refresh.
This isn't the top. You go all the way to the top. Look at that. I can't tell.
to be my servant in Dutch Online. You want that? I'm a baby fox. Well, guess what? I don't care.
Here it is. Greetings, Hunter.
Okay, now get up. Get up. I need to put this back on.
All right, so I got some clothes finally. Oh my God.
And not your orange. That's your orange.
I got boots that are 2 armor. Yeah, they're a little better. I've got level 5 chest armor. I just have a shirt. So.
Hey,
Pants.
This dude.
Level 4, level 3. Love that I'm just getting changed in front of this guy. Cloak. That one goes on my back. Doesn't really cover much up, does it? It's a little bright. Let's see.
Just split her if I do.
Yeah, it's too bright. Now it's not bright enough. There we go. I think that's all of my things. All right, now I gotta go. Not sure. Bring the partially filled vassal to Coronis, Moonrage, and Dolinar. Okay. I gotta find. Now, sometimes I'm impatient and I just like fly off the side, but it actually takes a lot of damage. So unless you are like a high character, you probably shouldn't do it. Like I could kill my character if I jump off right now. Though sometimes you can't help it because you're on top of a tree and you just like fall. So I started for the first time playing Fortnite today.
I'll play Fortnite again.
And I was very confused. But I don't know the controls as well as I know on World of Warcraft. So I just have to practice. So I might stream that, but it's definitely going to be a everyone laugh at Nancy because she doesn't know what she's doing stream.
That's funny. That's what a funny streamer.
Because I did not know what I was doing at all.
Mommy, I think you're. I wish I had funny. If you after you stream.
I'm hysterical, Zelda.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's just go to the road. So is that the road? Yeah.
I'm gonna make a video.
Okay. Now we're good. See, these characters are in really good shape because they run everywhere. There's a quest over here somewhere. Where are you? In here? No? This guy right here. Let's see who he is.
Diablo. Mommy, I'm gonna get banned onto World of Warcraft. No. I'll kick you off. I'm gonna get you kicked off. So something went wrong. Literally, something went wrong. No. Babe, I did. I'm leaving. I'm ditching. I'm wet.
What is that? Oh, these things. Oh. This is why I should have stuck to the road, because there's all these monsters everywhere back here.
Yeah, you should have.
Ah, they're coming after me. Giant things.
So you love me and it's Harper. So I just got locked out.
Here we go. Let's see who this guy is.
Zelda.
I don't think he's a good guy. Eager for work. I see. Lucky you had a day. Never goes by that I don't wish I had a fledgling hunter perform my biddings. Ooh. Okay, you see, I make you very happy and proud. You things you've never dreamed of, but in order for you, you must fetch me nice saber's fangs. Let's keep this our little secret, Night Owl. See, I don't know if that doesn't sound. Probably like nature. I shouldn't be like killing things like that. I don't know. Unless it's like part of the storyline and I have to do it. I don't think I should be killing animals for fun. Unless there's something wrong. Nice saber. See, if they attack me, I'm going to attack them.
You go, but
I don't think we should be attacking them just to attack them. I don't think that is the night elf way. Let's go over here and turn my quest in first.
Harper. 1892. Harper 192 hashtag. Yep.
Oh, I gotta be in a different. All right, well, of course it wouldn't be that easy. I didn't read quick enough. There should be things going on around here.
Whoa!
I can't see what I'm doing. I'm gonna put it to all the pages I can.
Well, if it was a tower,
oh wait, I know. That one.
Dude, it's actually
oh, that
really
one.
laggy. I will save you!
Here we go.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. See, anything that has a little coin on it, you can sell. Hey, Taylor. I know I usually do it on Thursday night, but I wanted to get more practice in. And I figured since the BCW is usually on Wednesday night and they moved to Friday night, I thought Wednesday and Thursday would be good nights to stream. Trying not to overstream other wrestling leagues. And if if there are leagues that I don't know about that are on, you know, let me know so I don't stream at the same time. So I can fly from here to here. I'm here. I can go here. Oh, let's go there. I have a quiz. Hey Jeff. We are planning on having Creed Elite Wrestling starting June 2nd at 2:00 p.m. Sean or I, if you are interested in joining, and I figured you have Jack Black, and I think we have the Jack Black call, but for the cause, I would definitely PM Sean or I and then tell us what hashtag they're on so Sean can download everyone he needs. We would like to we have about 2 weeks. We're definitely going to be practicing on Saturday. So we would like to work out some storylines and stuff before that. So if you're interested, you can PM us, tell us what cause you're going to use. Right now we have a little chat set up just for planning storylines. I forgot. What?
I am a friend.
See, so I am over here. Go back there.
Dan, look in the tower.
You know, so if you're interested, let us know. Yeah, Taylor, you were already in the chat. Though I haven't made your new claw for Drink the Kool-Aid yet because I need to use the Xbox for that.
Great. Stop the bottom part.
So as of right now, I have you marked down as using Gwen Cassidy. I haven't made Violet yet. I have a picture of what I want to do with her in my head, but I haven't gotten to the Xbox to put her down yet.
Hi. You missed it. But we can start a new tower, people.
This bird thing, he's funny looking. Ooh, okay, this is super exciting because there are 6 people on live watching, and I've only ever had 4 at a time. So, woohoo! That's a goal. Yay!
Come on, your head.
There we go, flying. Darnassus.
Watch me.
I just have her in my mind right now. I haven't gotten past that yet. So you can see by the map there that this island I'm on is basically a gigantic tree stump.
Man, watch me. Watch.
I don't know if you can see in the map. See the lines going around. So they live on a giant tree stump. All right, and here I am flying back. That'd be cool, Jeff. I can't do it right now, but we have the chat, and we're just working on storylines, coming up with ideas of things we want to do. What we really need to do is push to get all the cause in. I know Sean wants to keep it small so we can fit everyone in our matches, and then get everyone's storyline, so we could try to put matches based on what's happening in role plays.
Stop. Look. I'm about to break your foot.
Yeah, it does take a while. Stacey, but you're free to watch the shows whenever you can. Always share them. It's like another, for me, I used to watch wrestling with my dad when I was little. And I don't know, most of you know, but my parents died when I was around 11. And I stopped watching after I watched with my dad. When like Sean got me back.
Dude. This is how we're gonna get our friends.
Sean got me back into watching.
We're gonna get people to like you, and then people.
You know, so that part of it is cool, but the other part is a different
do you not want friends?
Writing challenge. Sometimes when I write, like you've read a book or you're in a role play that uses post, you can take a while to think about what you're going to write. But when you're in a live stream or a chat and it's going back and forth quickly, you have to think more on your feet. And that's a challenge for me, and it's just really cool. What's also interesting is a lot of the storyline is based on whether your call wins or loses, and you don't have any control over that. So that in itself is interesting because you have to come up with, why did you lose? You know, what kind of personality? So, but Stacey, you're free to watch whenever you want to. Like I said, I post everything up on my page. First or second, I haven't done my confessions yet. Yeah, Jeff, we do have a chat that's, I think it's just a plotting chat to come up with ideas and stuff because we'd like everyone to be part of it. So we can add you to that, and we can, you know, or we can think that right now. It might be just an admin chat. I'm not sure. Sean created it, so I'll have to talk to him because I don't even think that I'm an admin in the chat yet. But we'll be looking at how to get everyone's ideas out there so that everyone has an input in the stories. Yeah, Stacey, I had not watched in years. I mean, like Hulk Hogan, Roddy Piper years. Because it was just something special between my dad and I. I remember watching with my mom. So I'm happy that I got to go back into it. Yeah, you're right, Jeff. And that's kind of why I wanted to put it. One of the reasons we wanted to keep the group small, but also, if you're all in a chat coming up with ideas and plotting, it will also help. Like, you know, like you said, what good are ideas if no one wants to play along? But if you can get people who want to create. So yeah, so back in the day, Roddy Piper was my favorite wrestler. I remember there were female wrestlers, but I don't remember their names. I remember watching some, but I don't remember who they were. But I definitely watched with my mom and my dad.
Hey, look at the server you're on.
Right now, Stacey, Asuka would be my favorite. And when you ever do watch, you know, our wrestling lives, if you watch Selena Storm, she moves and acts a lot like Asuka. She has a lot of, her movesets are very similar to hers. Her entrance is very similar. At one point, she even had a mask on. So, that was fun. And watching now, I can see what other people have put into their character, into their cause. And I'm like, oh, that person has this person's entrance. Whereas before I was so lost, but since starting watching again, because it's been like, I'm 43. So it's been like 30 years since I watched. All right, one. Fill the. Oh, I gotta go fill this thing up. I gotta fill this water up.
Don't move. Don't move. Don't move. Oh,
Over here. Here we go. I gotta figure out how to change my pet's name. You feeling it?
I'm just gonna go
40? Well, yeah, it was I have to say 42 was an odd age for me. 43 is odd as well. My mom died when she was 42, so it's just I didn't realize how young it was back then that I do now. All right, I have to go get a dream catcher from these things over here.
We're gonna split up. Tell me where to
It
go.
looks like the dream catcher is over there. Okay.
Tell me where to go. Come near the chill apartment. Stop. Right here.
One of the things with these games is if I was running into an enemy city or town, I think all of the,
Stop crying.
you know, Growlpine warriors, I figured they'd all come out and rush at me. But you have to get, like, close enough to them for them to see you.
Yeah. Yes.
You know, even to be close enough.
Come over here.
Hi, Tabitha. And,
Here.
okay, Dreamcatcher, you gotta be down here.
No. Down a bit.
He's doing something with the Dreamcatcher.
Down a bit more. Like down the way, go a bit more. Near the
What was that spinny weird attack?
Sit near the.
That looked
right near
weird.
the door. Sit right.
Dreamcatcher.
Dream.
Dreamcatcher. Try me in here. Alright, now I'm gonna get out of here. Before they see me.
No. Scoot your bum. The way that I am scooting. Okay, basically, come over here. I'm scooting my bum the way that you want me to. I said this way.
I gotta go to, oh, there's no number one. I gotta turn everything back in. Alright. I never watched wrestling growing up. I've never watched.
Come with me.
Yeah, I've only watched wrestling. Veteran in the wrestling industry and doesn't have time to mix words. He'd rather do his talking in the ring. Well, Celine is like 83 years old, so she's been around for quite some time. Creed's about 83 years old.
Here, right here. Right over here.
She doesn't look it, you know, because she's half plant, and there's some things about Creed that I thought everyone knew, but they don't, so I'm going to keep it hush-hush, but it's more than him being the Reckoning. So cool that I get to say that now. Since nobody knew he was the Reckoning. But that was a fun storyline. We worked on it for about 2 months. There was a match a while ago where the match was probably about 2 months ago, where there was a glitch on Julian and his character didn't move in a tag match. And so Sean came up with the idea that he was poisoned. And this was actually before the Shankers. So,
Oh my god.
so we decided that he was poisoned, and then all these people were like, we're going to poison him, we're going to poison him. And so we all worked out a storyline as to how he got poisoned, why he got poisoned, and it just kind of developed over time. So many people were involved, role-playing the backgrounds out. It was really amazing. Oh, don't mess with Porky. Porky's cool.
Harper. What are my friends doing?
Oh, yeah, we got Porky's back. Oh, is that what it was? I don't remember which one. I remember that. I just remember that he got, that Creed glitched. And since they didn't restart the match, Sean came up with this idea that that Creed must have been poisoned because he wouldn't have sat there.
Earlier, your phone got to now it's at, I was like, oh God,
Here's the
her
other
phone's
one.
gonna die. It's at 39 now. That's
There's a scar on Rosa.
okay, now start being real.
I do like when you made the new faith with the scars from the holy water on her. Yeah, and then when they were planning it out, all these people wanted to have poisoned him. There's like 3 or 4 people who want. I was like, man, Sean, nobody likes you. They all wanted to poison you. It worked out. It worked out well. Oh, the snake bite. Yeah, we came up with that after a while, but it was. I think at first we didn't know what the poison was going to be. We just said he was poisoned. The idea at first was we were going to blame the Shankers, but I forgot and I blamed Yuri. I think she's forgiven you for that by now. I think I need to train Selena to be an on-site medic or something. With all of her herbs and... Sean makes fun of me because he had a headache the other night. And I put peppermint oil on his head. And he was like, you really are poison ivy.
Wait, you just poisoned Sean?
I didn't poison anybody. I didn't poison anybody. Peppermint helps with headaches. Okay. I need to feed my cat again. Do I have any food for you yet? All right, we need to get some more food for you. Because you're going to get hungry and then you're not going to want to be my friend. You're not going to want to follow me around. So let's go kill some things. We're going to kill these things. They're not going to give me any food, though. So, you can play on many different devices. I know Sean uses the Xbox, but there's also a PC version. I've heard that's really cool, and there's a lot more on a PC. But then the costs don't cross over, so you'd have to recreate everything. Oh yeah, you can but there's a lot of stuff you can use those oils for. You can put peppermint in your tea, or there's one, I forget which one it is. You're supposed to drop a little bit in your tea and drink it. But oregano is supposed to help with the flu too. I have a whole box of little oils. How come these things aren't giving me any food? I need to feed my cat. The cat is hungry. Yeah, they're all in here. All right, Jeff, good night. Thanks for watching.
Yeah.
I got all these guys killed. It's at 9:30. Yeah, well, I'm gonna have to leave in about a half an hour because I've got some kitties to put to bed. Even though they have virtual school, they still gotta go to bed. Okay. And unfortunately, I don't have virtual school. I have to go in. It is no problem. I guess I have the gift of healing. I forget, somebody else got bit that night. Rosa got bit and someone else. I don't remember who else got bit. I want to say Yuri got bit, but I don't think that's right. That's sad. I don't remember. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, he was kind of big. He was kind of big and scary there. I need to get... Oh, I gotta get out of these guys. It was Yuri? I thought it was because Selena didn't leave him. I knew there was somebody that she stayed near. It had to be Yuri. Of course, he planted the snake, so... Yeah. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that part. I gotta rebuild my gym since Catherine destroyed it all. I wish I could really heal your pain, Taylor, because I'd be healing yours and Joseph's but can't really do much in real life, but that would be nice. I could put peppermint on your head when you have a headache. All right, there's got to be somebody else up here. They're like... Oh, I think he's one of them because he has a special, like, thing on his head.
He was talking to you.
Hey, Alan. It is going good. I am, he had a bag. Just decided to get rid of some stress and kill some things. Oh, my gym was, Catherine planted a bomb in my gym, so part of it blew up with Julian and I underneath it. So we got to go rebuild some things. That's why we wanted to beat her up last night. You know how sisters can be. I think she's jealous. She could be jealous that Ivy's doing so well. See, these people done took over. They took over the Night Elf town. Gotta get rid of them. Yeah, they do. Yes, they do, Taylor. No, we were actually talking about the role plays we've been working on. Hi, dog. We're talking about the role plays that we were working on that to go with the wrestling stories. Yeah, no one blew up anything in real life. We pretty much are in character all week long working on stuff. So there's things behind our matches. You know, if I ever get my matches, I'll have to beat up my sister on the side. All right, I gotta go back in because I have more of you to kill. I didn't realize I was leaving. I just started killing them as I went. The thing is, they just keep respawning. It's not like, you know, like in Diablo, you kill everybody in the dungeon, and you could go through the dungeon and nobody else is there to hurt you. But in World of Warcraft, the moment you turn around, they start respawning on you. No matter how many times you can stay in the town and kill people all night long. Oh, didn't hear you coming. I'm still looking for stuff. See, that was an easy jump. The other jumps will kill me, but I just get so impatient. Especially in the lower levels where you have to run everywhere. You don't have a mount. Okay. I came from that way, but there's one. I came from this one. There was one back over here. I'm gonna have to kill you first. Oh wait. Here's one. He's gotta be one of the ones I have to kill. Nope, he's not. Alright, but where are these things? Like things hiding. They're hiding them on me. Alright. Yeah, I'm practicing streaming, and I figured I should play something I know, and I know World of Warcraft really well, so I thought that would be a good thing to stream. Wait, what? So that I could figure out what I need to do. I think Julian would be very appreciative of that. I still want to beat my sister up. Good night, Stacy. Thank you for watching. So I'm trying to figure out how to like block out the sound of my family in the background. So I might just have to stay up late and stream later. I thought the headphones would help. I got a second monitor so I can watch the stream and comments as I play. I'm trying to work on a green screen, but I need a bigger like house, and so I could set up a good system. So for right now, this is probably all I'm going to be able to do. The green screen isn't great. Oh, yeah. So your sensei, Taylor, he closed down. So is there anyone else in your area that does that? I always thought that'd be fun to try, but I'm like kind of klutzy. Yeah, I know. When I thought of playing WoW, it was so exciting because I hadn't played in so long. But the part that really sucks is that I had a undead warrior level 100. And then with the new expansion, they shrunk all the levels. So she's only like level 37 now. So for the streams, instead of playing her, I just decided to make new characters. And someone asked me to make an alliance character. I usually play the Horde. I'm usually an undead. But last week I streamed Diablo 3. I didn't even know there was a Diablo 4 out. So I have to build up my games again. I bought some new things on Steam that I'm gonna try and stream. But if you have any games that would be good, I'd love to hear them so I can add more. Yeah, that's my problem. I'm in the living room, and it's just there's not enough space. It's like my dining room behind me. The green screen. The problem is my camera is too wide. So that like I'm okay. Little Hope. All right, I have to look that one up. I just got something called Going Home. It's a little horror story. It's like an episodic horror story game. So that would take a couple hours to stream, but then you would like tell the whole story. But let's see, Taylor. There were two senseis. One moved out of state, and the other gave up. Right? He closed the dojo after COVID, right? Well, there's got to be another place that you could go, but it probably won't. I assume you'd keep your belt, but I'm not sure how that works. And all of you guys that had been wrestling for so long. Dark Pictures. I'm not sure. I got it on Steam. It's called Going Home. So you go home from like college or something, and you come to your house and it's empty, and you have to like figure out where everyone is. The lights are all off, and there's a thunderstorm, and you basically go through your house trying to figure out where everyone is and put clues together as to what happened. It's really freaky because in one part you walk into the attic and there's like seance stuff laying around. So you have to put clues together. It's fun. My first played, it was there was a storm outside, so I was kind of jumpy. And you have to like figure out where you're going in the house because it's a big house. Our governor made us lose business. We had no place to go, but it's just sad. Yeah. Well, I mean, right now I'm in New Jersey, and our governor hasn't done anything really since the summer. So schools are still open.
Yep.
Well, mine is.
I'm playing Fortnite.
So I got to teach in the morning. I would rather do all in school or all virtual, because it's really hard to teach students in the classroom and virtual at the same time. Yeah, our lockdown. We are locked down until January. Oh. We're not locked down at all. And I'm sure we have more cases than you do. We had like 6,000, almost 7,000 cases yesterday. But I mean, maybe it's because you got, I don't know. I know Michigan locked down again because that was on the news because they like to put stuff about Michigan on our news for some reason. I don't need to kill you. I need to kill this one. Malachi. All right, let's see. So these circles here on the map are telling me where these artifacts are that I have to find. And it's like there's a mountain there. I can't get back there. I know there's a way. It's just sometimes you have to figure out where you're going. Okay. Another one. It's very strict about COVID. Ours was at the beginning. Now it's pretty much do whatever you want. I think it's that way because he wants to be reelected and he doesn't want people to be mad at him. Ooh, okay, it's got to be in here somewhere. It's got to be in this cave. That's one of the things I love about World of Warcraft is all the details and things. Like, I'm so sorry, Will. You're writing stuff in Twitch. Neverwinter. I've heard of it. Well, yeah, it's a D&D. Neverwinter is a D&D game you play. Choose any race and class to write a background for your character, and you go on quests to save the kingdom of Neverwinter. There's also online, but I've never played. Played Lord of the Rings online. I've never played a game called Neverwinter, but when I played D&D, we actually are in the town of Neverwinter. Going to save, we haven't played in a couple weeks, so we left these, I think he's a goblin, and no, the goblins attacked our friend, and we have to go save him. That's where we left off. He's been attacked for a couple weeks because we haven't played in a couple weeks. And yes, I'm playing a druid. I always play a druid. I have to find out how to figure out how to play D&D online so you can play with people from all over. You know, there is a way. Ooh. Good to see you. They're all throughout the tunnels. We'll have to stay on our guard. There's this new way to play D&D online where I know there's Roll D20, but I think there's another system that I have to look into. Because I know a couple people that want to play, and we all live in different areas. So it would be nice to all run a game together. He's running up this way. Come on, dude. I'm gonna get you. What? I was hitting you this whole time. Oh, this is the guy that I killed. He never made it up the stairs. He still doesn't have the things that I need, though. I'm trying to plot most I can. I'm trying to do a plot most I can do for the next 3 months since I have surgery coming up. I need to get back into Freedom and do a little more work in Freedom. I was supposed to do the files tonight, and I didn't have time to. So remind me about that, Taylor. I got to do that soon. Especially like for the school and such. Sorry for the crazy boy running in the background. Alright, well, one objective is done, but I still need to find.
Hi, what's up, dude? That doesn't look. Oh my God, what am I on fire? Trying to set me on fire. Oh boy, and he moves around too. My goodness, imagine. Okay.
Oh, that's cool. Alright, let me see, Will. Will, have you actually ever played World of Warcraft? I can remind you tomorrow this weekend. Lo, it's all good. Tell him I said hi. Yeah, Will is watching on Twitch, and I felt bad because I had the Facebook feed up and not the Twitch feed, and Will was writing on there. So I felt bad. So I just like looked in, and he has all this stuff written.
Don't laugh at me.
So yeah, but he said in the Neverwinter game you can have a pet that follows you around. That's cool. I usually have a pet because I play a druid. Not to spoil anything, your fictional town called Little Hope is basically like a horror, first-person horror survival for college students and like college professor. But the story starts like
There we go.
that sounds cool. I love horror stories.
You're bad. You're bad, Sam.
Driver leaves to get help then never returns after a couple of hours. The students are going to try to find it. A bunch of work. That sounds cool. I'll have to look it up. And then I can like get scared online, get scared on live watching and playing. Oh, I do have a target. Oh, I'm not facing my target. Face your target. How are you not even facing your target? You're lucky she's there. You would have been whipped. I already killed all these guys though, but I did. Taylor, do you remember that horror group we all had a while back? The guy Masad he ran it, and it was the island where there was somebody was killing people. I mean, it was fun. It was a great concept.
Still mad at me? Yep, okay, still mad at me. Come on. Come on, quick.
Oh, she's telling me where everything is. Oh, he's got it.
Good luck if these things ever get added. You must be joking. Look, they're still going nuts on it. Nice. We got it, I think. Yeah, we got it. The lightning dust.
Here it is. Here you go. Now I finally found something. All right, so I asked her, and she tells me where things are.
Mommy.
Well, it's glowing. Is it moving? Did I miss it? Sometimes a mist cannot find its way if you're too far away. All right, so let's try a different one. I like that idea. The mist is too far away. Oh, wait, no, we got it. Mist went that way.
There we go. We got him. We got it. I appreciate the length this happened. Right on. Right. Let's see. Here's it up. Here's your second attack. This guy gets up to literal. You need to try and stand your way out lest you get stuck. This is the song right there. No, that's
Look at me being here. Well, I have to do more streams to get used to it, but I also have to check out some other wrestling leagues because there's a lot that I never knew, didn't realize how it works. Just stream. Okay, so we're too far away from this mist. So let me come out here. And let's see if you can tell me out here.
Mommy?
Hold on.
Mommy?
Hold on.
Oh.
Hold on. I'm following this mist. I gotta follow this mist.
I'll play Fortnite. I can't play on my computer. It's not working. I left the game.
I feel so silly that I have been following this lady around the whole time. And I could have just asked her where these things were, except I've been just running around.
Dude, you want to help Billy? No, you're going to start freaking out, Papa. Get off of me before you wake up. Dude, stop. It's going to end up biting you and not me.
All right, where's this mist? I'll ask you again for this mist.
Literally, you're going to get Papa's blood. You know, if you bite into me, I don't care if you bite me. No.
I'm going to go up that way.
Don't force down. No! Papa,
Oh, there it is. There it is.
no! Right now.
No, she's just following. Yeah, because I could have asked her where everything was and gotten this quest done. But I want to finish the quest before I sign off. I gotta get the kids to bed, you know. All right, now I'm gonna go out here. I'm gonna ask her for the last one.
bully.
All right, you're too far away.
How did I bully you? Right. You just literally, I did not. You smacked me. I did not smack you. Yes, you did.
Ooh. Oh, I got
You
something
smacked
else.
me.
Not what I was looking for, but it's still cool.
Not me.
All right, let's try again. I'm out further. I need to find this thing. Find your miss. Take it to me. All right, you're too far away. All right, well, take me out. Oh, we're too far away from the exit? Well, that's not good. You have to get off soon because my sister goes to one class early in the morning and I don't, yeah. I gotta leave for work at 6:45, so I understand.
Mommy.
And my job is not one you can be tired for. It's still too far away. Oh, let's try right here.
Music. Music.
I think this is the one I already went to. Yeah, I already got that one in there. All right, so again, as I'm trying to finish up this quest, we are Dungeons and Dragons and everything nice. And my daughter came up with the name after Dungeons and Dragons and the Powerpuff Girls. So the hope is work on streaming. Eventually, I'd like to play video games while I interview writers and odd artists and things. So if you know anybody who is a writer who has a book out and maybe I can interview them, or an artist, I can always have them live stream and draw while we talk. You know, they can always send me a message and we can get that part of this started. And no, not this one. It's just a project that I had in my mind. There is someone who does this. They do writing sprints. They do okay, the mist is still too far away. Writing sprints and different things like that. They interview artists and they do live readings. So I'm not exactly taking what they're doing, but I'm doing it a little differently because it won't just be writers. So if you know anybody, Taylor, if you are interested, because I know you write poetry, we can gather a bunch of poems together. And I know you don't want to be on, but I could read your poems. Try to get our friend James to send me some poems. I can read some of his as well. Maybe have him on the show. So again, if you know anybody who might be interested, let me know. Let me see if we can get out of this this place here. Nope. Okay, how about we get out? Now we're close to getting out. Okay. Oh, it could be upstairs. Could be. All right, so if you are interested, ooh, why have my cut box on? You can email me or, you know, Facebook message or anything. If you know anybody who wants, who would like to be involved, let me know. Basically free publicity in a way. So thank you guys for watching. Let me see if I have my inset bag. Go back to my in. Probably try to stream tomorrow night. And again, if you do have a wrestling league that I don't know about, let me know, because I really don't want to stream over wrestling leagues. I know that so many of us stream games and stuff, and we can't always not stream when others are streaming, but I'd like to stay away from times when other wrestling leagues are on. All right. So have a great night. Thank you again for watching. Hopefully next time I can make this a little better. Probably stream later at night. Yeah, Taylor, if you want to email me some poems, I'm going to talk to James to see if we can get a couple of half an hour to hour of talking about poetry. Maybe we can get him on. And I can read some of yours and some of mine. And that'd be cool for one night. All right, have a great night. I've got some kids to put to bed.
No!
No, you hear them in the background. No, it's not time for bed.
I'm not going to bed.
But it is time for bed.
I'm not tired at all.
So thank you again for watching. Have a great night.
Please.
And I will see you again later.